support this. Okay, go on.
Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मेरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं पैर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम रामनारायण जानकी वल्लभम कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं नाम जपते चलो काम करते चलो नाम जपते चलो काम करते चलो हर समय कृष्ण का ध्यान करते चलो हर समय कृष्ण का ध्यान करते चलो अच्युतम केशवम दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं याद जपते चलो याद आएगी उनको कभी ना कभी याद आएगी उनको कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्.
Wow, Damodarji ki jai. Well done, Shavi. So good, as always. So let's start. Hare Krishna, Aniben. Jai Shri Krishna. Very good. Very good. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Tamam mummy aiba છે. So it's very good. Very good. Thank you so much. So આપણે ભાગવત ગીતા હવે વાંચીએ છીએ. Let me open it. So Shavi, how many texts you going to do?
2-6 still.
Okay, no, that's good. And is mummy there? Mataji there?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so she would like to do the Sanskrit for the remainder?
Yes, please.
Okay, good, very good. Okay, thank you so much. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्य अक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः.
You can read the English if you like.
Arjuna inquired, which are considered to be more perfect, those who are always properly engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? Shri Bhagavanuvacha Maya Veshamano Ye Mam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayupetaste Me Yukta Tamamataha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Prabhuji, Kathan wants to read the English. Can he
Oh,
read it?
wow. Yes. That's amazing. Go on.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect.
Wow, that was incredible. And you're only 5. Well done, Katan.
Aksharamanirteshyam avyaktam paripasate sarvatra gamacintyam cha kutastam achalam dhruvam sanniyam yendriyagramam sarvatra samabuddhayaha te prapnuvanti mameva kutastam achalam sarvabhutahite rataha. But those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lies beyond the perception of the senses, the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed, and immovable, the impossible, first possible impersonal perception of the absolute truth by controlling the various signs, being equally disposed to everyone. Such personal engaged in the will of all at last achieve me.
Wow.
क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. Prabhuji, can I read one of them and Kathan can read the next one and I can read the first one?
Absolutely. Thank you.
For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः अनन्यन्येव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते.
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशित चेतसाम्.
But those who worship me, giving up all the activities unto me and being devoted to me without division and engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Pratha, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean and birth on and death.
Wow.
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः.
Just fix your mind upon me, the supreme personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me always, without a doubt.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय.
My dear Arjun, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your minds upon me without deviation and follow the regulated principle of Bhakti Yoga, in this way develop a desire to attain me.
अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि.
If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you'll come to the perfect stage.
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्.
If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated.
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्.
If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation, and better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind.
So just a very quick word. I think everybody's heard this chapter at least once. So I won't go into the detail, but there's three themes to this chapter. One, Arjun is asking a question about whether one should worship the personal form or the impersonal form of the Lord. And Krishna answers that question very quickly. He's saying the personal form is always better. Then the second theme is Krishna is giving different options about how one can get to know him closer. So he starts with, try to focus your mind on me. If you can't do that, follow the regulatory principles of bhakti. If you can't do that, then work for me. If you can't work for me, then give up the results of your work for me, or meditate. If you can't even do that, then just get some knowledge about me. And then we're now entering the third theme, where there's 8 verses where he glorifies his devotees. He tells of the devotees' qualities. So this is very, very nice to hear every day. So please carry on.
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखः क्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितं मनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः.
One who is not envious but is a kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me. Such a devotee of mine is very dear to me.
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः.
He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety, is very dear to me.
अनपेक्षः सुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः.
My devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me.
यो न रश्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः.
One who neither
rejoices
nor
grieves,
who neither limits nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things. Such a devotee is very dear to me.
समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखेषु समः संग विवर्जितः तुल्य निन्दा स्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः.
One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who doesn't care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge and who is engaged in devotional service. Such a person is very dear to me.
ये तु धर्मामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियः.
Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me possible goals are very, very different.
Jai, Bhagavad Gita ki jai. 12th chapter ki jai, Bhakti Yoga ki jai, devotional service ki jai, Kathan ki jai. Well done. That was phenomenal. Amazing. For a 5-year-old, you read like you were a 7-year-old. Well done. And Shavi, well done to you. And of course, to your mother. Amazing. So I'd like to thank you all three of you for amazing recitation of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you so much. So I wanted to welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. And I think before we start, let's have darshan of Leena's deities. Very, very beautiful. Let me just see if I can stop this. Yes. This is such a beautiful Radha Krishna. And it's always nice to start with the darshan of the feet. That's right. And then we slowly go up to the thighs, to the waist, and then to the arms, the chest, and then the beautiful face and the eyebrows. Wow. Fantastic. Thank you so much. What have you called them? What are they called?
Radha and Krishna.
Radha Krishna. Very good. Thank you so much for this darshan. Really amazing. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you.
good of you. So, Aniben, who Damodar Leela also? Huh?
Can I show my altar as well?
Yes, yes, you can do it now. Otherwise, we can do it when we do
Later.
Damodar Arati.
Later.
But you can do it
Okay,
now.
yeah, later, yeah.
Okay, let's do it later. Aniben, હું દામોદર લીલા નતો બોલવાનો. કૃષ્ણ આપણે કરીએ છીએ ને કૃષ્ણ લીલા, કેમ કે અહીંયા બધાને ખબર છે, I think, દામોદર લીલા. Is that okay?
Fine, it's fine, Prabhuji,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay, very good. Unless somebody wants to know anything about the Damodar Leela, but we weren't planning to go through that. At the weekend, we're going to go through it in a lot of detail at 3 o'clock, so you can join us then. But today, I was thinking we could look at the Krishna Leela, the different pastimes that are given in Krishna book. We are at chapter, I think we sort of nearly finished chapter 33 yesterday. So we've got 34, 35, 36. And in these chapters, there is the Leela of Aritsasura and the appearance of Radhakund. So it's a really very glorious part of the Krishna book. So glorious anyway, but Radhakund is regarded to be so important that this is very, very nice pastime to go through. And it's good to do it, sharing it with the devotees today. So we were here actually. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord clearly says that whenever he appears, he does so by his internal potency. He is not forced to accept a body by the laws of karma, like an ordinary living entity. He's not like us. Every other living entity is forced to accept a certain type of body by his previous actions. But when Krishna appears, he always appears in his original spiritual form. It is not forced upon him by the actions of his past deeds. So we should understand that when Krishna comes, as well as his pure devotees, Radha and the gopis, they all come in their spiritual forms. They don't come in a material body like ours. Our body gets old, and one day it will completely finish. And we, the soul, move into another body. We call that reincarnation. According to our karma, we get our next body. But the Lord is not subject to these material laws of nature. He creates them. He's above them. So when he appears in his original spiritual form. And he's eternally a 16-year-old boy. And Radha is a 15-year-old girl, eternally. They never lose their beauty and the youth. So what happened was Shivratri was being celebrated, and the Gopas decided to go to Gujarat, Ambikavan. So they, headed by Nand Maharaj, went there to perform Shivratri. And that is usually observed by the Shaivites, but also the Vaishnavas will observe this ceremony because we consider Lord Shiva to be the greatest Vaishnav, the highest Vaishnav, the foremost Vaishnav. So in Ambikavan, what happened was they were staying the night, they came there, and something awful happened. Nand Maharaj was being swallowed by a python, and everybody started screaming and shouting and trying to get Nand Maharaj free from this serpent. But nobody could do anything, so they screamed out to Krishna, and Krishna immediately came and he simply touched the serpent with his lotus feet. And the serpent, he immediately shed his reptile body. So he gave up his reptile body. You can see him here. And he showed himself as a beautiful demigod called Vidyadhar. Now, what had happened, Vidyadhar had been previously cursed by Angira Muni. Angira Muni didn't look very handsome. He was a Muni, he was doing tapasya. So he had grown a beard and he didn't have very beautiful features. But this demigod, Vidyadhara, was very beautiful. So because he was so beautiful, he was laughing at Angira Muni, his ugly features. And the Muni is very powerful. The Muni cursed him that you will become a snake. However, whenever a Muni curses, as we were discussing yesterday, is a blessing. So he was blessed that one day, don't worry, Krishna will come and release you from this curse. So this is a very nice lesson to learn. As soon as Krishna touches somebody, they become purified, whoever they are. Putana was purified. All the demons that Krishna kills immediately gets purified just by his touch. And another lesson to learn from this is we may have some material assets. We may look good, we may be intelligent, we may be wealthy. But if we think that I've got all these wonderful qualities and we look down on others, then actually that is regarded as a very bad quality, and we will suffer for that at some point. In fact, the laws of karma generally work like this. A rich man will become a poor man. Then the reason is the rich man will think in his next life, the rich man will be thinking, I have earned this money by my own hard work. And he'll look down on those who don't have. So that arrogance and pride, he will do things which will cause him to have, in his next life, a lack of wealth. Similarly, a poor man, he will be humble. Perhaps he'll go to the church, to the temple, to the mosque, and he'll pray to the Lord. I have nothing, my dear Lord. Please give me some wealth. So maybe in that very life, he may get some wealth, but because he's pious and he's not offending anybody and he's desiring wealth, the Lord will fulfill that desire. And maybe in his next life, he will be a rich man. But this is a cycle we go through because of our attitude and behavior. So if we shouldn't look down on others. In fact, we should assist others with what we have. Then we will be going in the right direction. So after that incident where Nand Maharaj was rescued, on a very pleasant night, Krishna went into the forest of Vrindavan, accompanied by the damsels of Brajabhumi, and began to sing very melodiously. The damsels became so absorbed in their rhythmic song that they almost forgot themselves. So the lesson to learn from that is Krishna is the greatest singer. There's nobody who can beat him. Such an amazing. And these gopis are also very expert at singing and playing different musical instruments to enhance the mood and the pleasure that actually Krishna gets from their company. It's a two-way process. Krishna is self-satisfied, as we were discussing yesterday anyway, but he likes to fulfill the desires of his devotees. And when he comes to this world, that all heightens, it intensifies. The love for each other intensifies multifold. Krishna creates situations which makes that happen. Like we saw yesterday, he disappeared from their vision to make them think about him even more. So at that time, a demon of Kuvera, associate of Kuvera, the treasurer of the demigods, came. His name was Sankashura. And he appeared on the scene. On his head, there was a valuable jewel. That's why his name was Shankashura. It resembled a conch. Shank means conch. He thought that Krishna and Balaram were just two ordinary cowherd boys, enjoying the company of so many gopis. So he wanted to actually enjoy them instead, and he decided to lead them away. So he started doing that. Gopis called for Krishna and Balaram for protection. Immediately, Krishna and Balaram came, and Shankasura left the gopis. He ran for fear of his life. But Krishna followed Shankasura and gave him a thump with his fist and delivered him in that way. And he took this valuable jewel and he gave it to Balaram. And then Balaram actually gave it back to Krishna through one of his gopi friends. You can see Krishna in this lesson to learn from this is Krishna is very generous. He gives everything actually to his brother or his mother and father. It's very kind. The gopis were so attached to Krishna that they were not satisfied simply with the Ras dance at night. They wanted his company during the day as well. Because normally during the daytime, Krishna would go to the forest with the cowherd boys, gopas, and the gomatas. So gopis would not be with him physically, or he would not be with them. But their hearts would go with him into the forest. And gopis at that time used to talk about Krishna during the daytime. And they would say, "My dear friends," one gopi would say, "do you know that when Krishna lies on the ground, he rests on his left elbow and his head rests on his left hand? He moves his attractive eyebrows while playing his flute with his delicate fingers, and the sound he produces creates such a wonderful atmosphere. Every single thing Krishna does is analyzed to the highest degree. In fact, if a wind blows and it moves Krishna's hair a little bit, there'll be a book written about it." This is how the devotees will so affectionately, with so much great attachment, observe the Lord, and every single movement of his is analyzed because it's so graceful and so beautiful. And that way become Krishna conscious. So, in the absence of Krishna, the gopis, they would constantly be crying. And sometimes when they expect Krishna was coming, they would stop crying. But when they see Krishna is not coming, they would start crying again. They would become very frustrated. So sometimes from the forest, because Krishna would be enjoying the playing time with the gopas, they would not even remember the time, that it's time to go back. And even Mother Yashoda would be in a similar condition to these gopis, because she would be missing Krishna. She would be looking out into the fields. Is Krishna coming? Nanda Baba would say to her, "Yeah, don't worry, he's coming. I can see he's coming." And actually, he's not coming because he's still playing with his cowherd friends and enjoying. When Krishna went to the forest, the gopis' hearts went with him. Thus, the gopis were able to enjoy his company to these strong feelings of separation. It said actually, when we feel this separation from Krishna, It's our purification. It makes us even stronger connection to Krishna. When you're with Krishna, it's good, it's nice. But the intense feeling when you're not with Krishna, the longing to be with him, is so intense that actually you're much more closer to Krishna than when you are physically with Krishna. So this is quite an interesting philosophy. Now, very interesting, this next session. A demon named Aristasura entered the village like a great bull with a gigantic body and horns, digging up the earth with his hoofs. He was sent by Kamsa to get rid of Krishna. When the demon entered Vrindavan, it appeared that the whole land trembled, as if there were an earthquake. He roared fiercely, and after digging up the earth on the riverside, he entered the village proper. Its body was so big and stout and strong that a cloud hovered over its body, just like clouds hover over mountains. Aristasura entered Vrindavan with such a fearful appearance that just seeing this great demon, all the men and women were afflicted with great fear, and the cows and other animals fled the village. Situation became very terrible, and all the inhabitants of Vrindavan began to cry, "Krishna, Krishna, please save us." Krishna also saw that the cows were running, and he immediately replied, "Don't be afraid, don't be afraid." He then appeared before Aristasura and said, "Why are you frightening the inhabitants of Gokul?" Krishna challenged the demon, and the demon became very angry and began to proceed towards Krishna in anger. But Krishna caught his horns and tossed him away. Again, he charged Krishna with great force and anger. While rushing towards Krishna, he breathed very heavily. Krishna again caught his horns and immediately threw him on the ground, breaking his horns. Krishna then began to kick his body, just as one squeezes a wet cloth on the ground. Being thus kicked by Krishna, Aristasura passed on to the kingdom of death. Actually, Krishna delivered him. Then the gopis, Krishna was very proud, of course. He just saved the gopis. But the gopis started teasing him. You've just killed a bull. Now that's, adds to your list of sins that you commit. On top of all the makhan chore that you've stolen, and the makhan that you've stolen, now you've added killing of a bull to your list of sins. You need to go and bathe in all the holy rivers. So Krishna said, okay, I will go and bathe in the Yamuna. Yamuna is as good as all of the holy rivers put together. And they said, no, not good enough. You have to go everywhere. And Krishna didn't want to leave the gopis. He didn't want to leave Yashoda and Nand. So with his heel, he stamped on the ground, creating a huge kund, and he invited all of the holy rivers to come. And one by one, personified, all of the holy rivers appeared. Ganga Mai came, Yamuna Mai came, Saraswati Devi came, Gomati Devi came, Sarayu Nadi came. All the holy rivers, one by one, they came, they took permission from Krishna, and they entered into the kund. Krishna bathed in the kund, which is now called Shyama Kund. And he came out and he said to the gopis, because you took the side of the demon, you committed a sin as well. And I think you should take bath in my kund and purify yourselves. And the gopis, they teased him even further. Oh, we're not entering your kund. It's full of sin. We'll make our own kund. And the gopis, they were so amazing, headed by Radharani. They started to make a kund. With their bangles, they dug up the ground, and they went all the way to Manasi Ganga, and there were thousands of them. They would bring water, fetch water from Manasi Ganga to put in the kund. But it was taking a long time. So the waters that were in Krishna's kund, they requested Krishna, can we enter into Radha's kund? And Krishna said, well, I can't give you permission. It's not my Kund, but you can ask Radha. She's very kind. So they approached Radharani in great humility and asked her, can we please serve you? And Radha is very, very kind. Whenever you ask her, she will always say yes. And she did. So they entered into her Kund. And then the gopis bathed in Radha Kund. And this is Radha Kund, the beautiful, beautiful Radha Kund. Do the prayer. We can bathe in there today. This is the most amazing place, not just in this world, but also in the spiritual world. Because Radha and the gopis bathed in there, and then Krishna also entered and bathed there, and they had a lot of fun. And it is said that this Radha Kund is the combination of Krishna and Radha's love for each other. And when we go to this wonderful Radha Kund, which is based near Vrindavan, about 10, 15 kilometers. Yeah, about that much? More? About 20 kilometers? 40 kilometers away, yeah, quite a way away. But it's the most glorious place in the world. This is Radha Kund, nice square. And this is Shyam Kund, bit crooked, bit like Krishna. So, and this is the, what do they call this? The path between the two. And today we can actually bathe in Radha Kund because we have talked about Radha Kund. We are mentally there, Manasi Seva, and we say a mantra before bathing. You want to say?
So this is what we say before we actually do anything. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnus Tasyam Kundam Priyam Tatha Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Vishnu Atyanta Vallabha. Then you pay your obeisances on this path, in between the two.
Yeah.
So by Radha Kund, and then you go down the steps.
And you sit here, and you can say a mantra. Om
So
Pavitra.
you take some water from Radha Kund in your palms, and then you say the mantra.
Om Pavitra Pavitra Va Sarva Va Slamgato Va Ya Smaret Pundari Kaksham Sabhyantara Bhyantara Suchi Jal Vishnu Jal Vishnu Jal Vishnu. And then you would put that water back, you offer it back. Then you take some, put it on your head, drink a little bit, and then you can bathe. So we can bathe ourselves in Radha Kund. Radha Kund ki jai, Shyama Kund ki jai, Radha Kund ki jai, Radha Kund ki jai. And then we do exactly the same, go across into Shyam Kund and bathe there. Shyama Kund ki jai, Shyama Kund ki jai, Shyama Kund ki jai. And then one more time, because we don't know when we'll get a chance again to go back to Radha Kund. So we sit on these steps and bathe again. Radha Kund ki jai, Radha Kund ki jai, Radha Kund ki jai. So that's a very nice bathing. And many pilgrims go there. And this is on the night of the appearance of Radha Kund, which we celebrated about 10 days ago. And many, many pilgrims will be going there and bathing very nicely. So then, just to finish these parts of the Krishna book, Krishna Lila, Narad Muni went to Kamsa because he wanted Krishna to come and deal with this demon quickly. So he said to Kamsa that, actually, your killer is Krishna. He's the 8th son of Vasudeva. So you've been misled. And you should actually think about how you're going to deal with Krishna. Stop fooling around. Do something. So in order to satisfy his wrath, Kamsa actually arrested Vasudeva. He also sent the Keshi demon to Vrindavan. So that's the next chapter. We won't do that today. We'll do that tomorrow. And he also called for Akrur. He had a plan. Akrur was a relative. It was one of the descendants in the family of the Yadus and was a relative of Krishna, therefore. And he said to Akrur you should go to Vrindavan and call your relatives, Krishna and Balaram, to come to Mathura. And I have a very nice plan for them here. Now, Kru knew exactly what Kams was like, but he also understood that Krishna and Balaram are supreme personalities, and he accepted the proposal of Kams, and he was really looking forward to going to Vrindavan to meet with Krishna and Balaram. So we stopped there, and tomorrow we will be looking at killing of the Keshi demon, and then Janaki will be joining us tomorrow, and she will take us through the pastimes of Akru. So please join us tomorrow if you can. Thank you so much. I don't know if there are any quick questions. Otherwise, we can go to the Damodar Astakam. Okay. Now, I wanted to ask, yeah, Geeta?
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Very good. So, why don't we sing this? Now, whilst we're doing that, devotees can offer the candle. This month is very auspicious to offer the candle to Damodar and Yashoda. So, I would like devotee. And an event tomorrow altar dekharso? Let's have a look. So this is Yashoda Damodar here. You can offer a lamp, and if you don't have a lamp available straight away, you can just imagine a very beautiful lamp in your hand and offer it manasi, with your mind. That is in Kali Yuga acceptable. But if you have the physical object, it's always better to offer that. But if for whatever reason you don't, then you can offer with your mind. 7 times around Krishna, 7 times around Mother Yashoda. That would be good. Okay. Anyway, Geeta, we can start, and then we can have a look at Aniben's altar later.
Okay, Prabhu. Namami Sharam Sachit Anandarupam Lazat Kundalam Gokula Barajmanam Yashoda Bilokulad Davamanam Param Stitamatyanta Drutaya Gopya Rudham te muhurnitra yugman majantam Karamboja yugmena santakanitram Muhaswavasakam pachikakakanta Stitagravayam damodaram bhaktipadam Iti Trikaswalila Piyananda Kunde Swagosham Nimajantam Akyapayantam Tatiye Sita Jeshu Bhakti Chita Jitavam Pura Prematastam Satrati Vande Varam Deva Moksham Na Moksham Bhavinva Nacharyam Varneham Varsadapiya Idam Deva Purnata Gopala Balam Sada Me Manastai Avstitam Kimanya Idam Te Mukham Bojam Atyanta Nile Vritam Kuntale Snigdha Raktishta Gopra Mohacham Vitam Bimba Rakte Dharame Manasaya Vistam Alam Lakshalabhe Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasita Prabhu Dukha जलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादिशति विशति दिनं बतातु ग्रहादिशम् इदयक्षिजिषा कुवेते मचुपातु मुद्यावयाद्वा त्वया मुचितो
भक्ति भजो कृतो
च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं
स्वं
प्रिया च नमोक्षग्रहो
मेस्ति
उदरीहा
नमस्ते
तं
दीप्तिदाम्ने
रयात्र विश्वशदाम्ने नमो अधिकाय प्रियाय
नमो
नमो
नन्तलीलाय
देवाय तुभ्यम्
हरे
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
जय यशोदा दामोदर यशोदा दामोदर दामोदर जय राधा दामोदर राधा
दामोदर राधे
जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम
कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम
जय गौरनिताय
गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय
जय प्रभुपद प्रभुपद
प्रभुपदा
शीला
प्रभुपदा
जय गुरु महाराज गुरु
गुरु महाराज
गुरु
महाराज जय गुरु महाराज
निताय गौर
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
Damodarastakam ki jai. Pitambar, would you like to sing the Shinga prayers? So, an event tomorrow altar, dekhado?
Can you see, Prabhuji?
No, yes. Oh, no. I think you're switching the camera off.
Camera?
Camera is off, yeah.
Start video?
Yes. Start video.
Okay. Can you see now?
No.
Away?
No, not yet, Mataji.
Something is wrong somewhere?
Yeah, we could see you. Tamne dekha tha. But I think when you turned it around, we couldn't see. Yeah, we can see you now. But now we can't see you.
Can't see the altar?
You're a little bit like Krishna, huh? You can see you now, you can see you, suddenly can't see you. No, we can't see you.
Can you see the altar?
No. So just turn around your phone, I think.
This way?
Yeah, no, we still can't see. Tame dekha tha tab. Yeah, now we can see
Okay.
you. Yeah, just turn it around. That's it. That's
Can you
it.
see now?
Down a bit, down a bit, down a bit. Yeah, that's it. A little bit more. Nice. Very nice. Ah, you got Govardhan there. Very good. Very good. And you got the book of Damodar, and you got Bal Gopal. Very nice. Thank you very much. Just down a bit, Mataji. Ha, good, good. Thank you so much. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So we'll do the last prayer of protection for everybody, especially in these crazy times at the moment. And we'll pray to Lord Nrsingadev to give every...
Prabhuji, one of our friends have, she's left her body for Krishna today.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we can just do prayers for her as well. The lady used to work in Tesco.
Oh, what's her name?
Jayashri Ben.
Right, Jayashri Ben. Okay.
Jayashri Ben Bharat Bhai. I think she's Shah. I don't know.
No, we're not sure who that is. Okay, so we should
Yeah?
pray for her. And anybody else, you can mention the name of any person you like. Otherwise, just in your mind, think we're praying for that person. So we'd like to pray for devotees to remain safe, spiritually, physically, and also mentally, so that we can continue our service to Krishna, Radha and Krishna. So Pitamba, would you like to say? You've got about 4 minutes, huh?
Okay.
So you can do this one.
Okay. Shri Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jaya Jai Nrsimha, Shri Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jaya Jai Nrsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma, Bringa, Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jaya Jai Nrsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma, Bringa, Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jaya Jai Nrsimha, Nandadesa, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma, Bringa, Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jaya Jai Nrsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha
Just sing it once, huh? Just once.
Namaste Narasimhaya Praladala Ranyakashito Vashaya Silatanka Neka Nasinho Parato Nasinho Yatu Yamitato Nasinho Ahe Nasinho Herade Nasinho Narshima Madem Sharana Prabhade Shringa Hiranyakashi Jaya Jagadisha Re.
Jaya Narasimhadev.
Nara Hari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Re. Jaya Jagadisha Re. Jaya Jagadisha Re. Jaya Narasimha Dev. Jaya Narasimha Dev. Jaya Narasimha Dev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Ho Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Nitya Gaura.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Mitai Gora, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Jai Shri Narsingh Dev Bhagwan, Jai Shri
Ki Jai.
Jai Shri Radha Krishna Chandra Bhagwan, Jai Ho, Jai
Ki Jai.
So Hare Krishna, tomorrow we're at the ashram of Roma and Baunaben. And Baunaben is here. She's taken a register and she's expecting everybody to be present tomorrow. And she's making a big feast like Arunaben. We're missing your feast, Arunaben.
Well, I wish, this thing gets over and then I'm going to invite everybody to my humble home, Prabhuji.
Yeah. But anyway, in the meantime, everybody please keep safe. And we are very fortunate because every day we can meet on Zoom thing at 7:30. We also at 3:30 in the afternoon. So please do join us. And it's a very nice spiritual experience together. Hare Krishna. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna, Hari Bol.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much.
Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. How are you? Surendra. Yes, Surendra. Very nice. Oh, I can't hear you. Surendra Mohan. I can hear you. No.
Hare Krishna, Nanda Nitai Gaura Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna. Very good. And what's your wife's name?
Ananda Lila.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful name. Very nice.
Well, she can sing one day some kirtan if you like.
So she can sing Damodar tomorrow?
Okay.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. That's
And
really good.
Since we mentioned Radha Kund, I would like to recite one verse in tomorrow.
Yes, we will do that. We will do that. What is that verse?
It's from Prem Dham Deva Stotram.
Wow.
Yes, and it's like Prema Mugda Nritya Kirtana Kulari Tantikam Snana Dhanya Vari Dhanya Bhumi Kunda Deshakam Prema Kunda Radhikakya Shastra Vandanadaram Prema Dhama Devam Eva Nomi Gaura Sundaram.
Nice.
Gauranga Mahaprabhu take a bath in the water in the paddy field, and then he declared this is Radha Kunda.
That's right. Very good. Thank you very much. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that.
Yes, yes.
And just remind me if I forget tomorrow. Yeah, just remind me. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. I will
Just remind me about the Radha Kunda as well.
Yes.
Very good. Very nice.
Thank you
Actually, on Sunday, you could have said it. Oh, no, you were not there Sunday, no? Yeah, no, you were not there. When we did the Govardhan Parikram, you were not there. Yeah. No problem. But we will do that again anyway. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Gita. Yes, it was good.
Yeah, was that okay?
Yeah, just last, I think it's just 2 lines are really little. They are tricky anyway.
Yeah, I think the last, I think second to last paragraph.
Grane cha mama gyam. Yes,
Yeah.
tough one, that one. But don't worry. Whatever you're doing, you sang it how many times now? 3 times?
I think, oh God, probably, yeah, today twice in the afternoon, then today just now. But then I'm always singing, even in the morning when I do the
That's
morning
right.
Rati.
That's right. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So don't worry. It'll come. And you're there anyway. So don't worry. It's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow, huh? Hare Krishna.
Hey, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Kaushalya. Hare Krishna, Rita. Hare Krishna, Surinder. Hare Krishna, Rohit. Thank you so much.